Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new around here, welcome. Today I'm sharing with you things that you should know before getting engaged. If you don't know, or if you're new around here, I am recently engaged and I have learned a lot. Be sure to leave it a thumbs up as you watch it, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you'll know every time I post a video. Be sure to watch the last video about my engagement. It explains how it all went down, and it was fabulous if I do say so myself. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. The first thing that you should know is that your engagement is uniquely yours. There are so many ways to get engaged nowadays. There's the big way, like at a ballpark, at a concert, and there are the tinier ways, like in a private setting with family and friends only. However it happens, just know that your engagement is uniquely yours, and you don't need to compare it to anyone else's. It will happen for you in your own time, and it will be in the way that you deserve it to be. If your partner knows you very well, trust that it will happen in the way that it's supposed to happen. The thing that I've learned that I can share with you guys is that you will have to plan a lot for your future wedding. Listen, there's the venue, there's the flowers, there's the dress, there's the makeup, there's who you're gonna invite, who you're not gonna invite. Like, there's a lot to plan. And I feel like if you just take it in strides and really learn how to balance it out, then you'll be just fine. I find that it's very helpful when people offer their assistance and try to help you. For example, my boss at my job is sending me a planner book that will help me plan for my future wedding with my fiance, and I appreciate that so much. My boss, if you're watching, hey, thank you. My next tip is to not push too much to force the relationship to go into an engagement mode. So what does that look like? Let me tell you, as a woman, I am so excited about this engagement, so I get it. I understand you want to get engaged. You're waiting for that ring to be on your finger. However, patience is key. If you force it to happen, pushing too much, you just might push your significant other away. So be patient. Know that if it's meant to be, it will be in its due time. Sometimes you can set a date for the wedding, and sometimes it may have to be pushed back later on. I mean, given examples like, say, for example, COVID-19, right? So many people wanted to get married around that time, and so many people had to delay their own weddings or special occasions because it just wasn't the right time given circumstances that were happening in the world. That's just one example. Things will come up, things may change, things may delay your wedding or your planning for your wedding. So just enjoy the engagement while you're in it. Enjoy loving on each other and leaning on each other for help and your considerations when it comes to what you want in the wedding and what you want out of the marriage. Trust the process and let it be what it will be as you go along in your engagement. And trust your partner's engagement plan. Listen, I know a lot of females, especially in the United States, they want to be surprised for the engagement. They want to be over the moon excited, like I was. If you've been together with your partner long enough, you should trust that they're going to make it amazing for you, that they're going to make it memorable, that they're going to make it something that you will always want to look back on. So trust that your partner has your back and they know how it's going to go down. And if you truly love each other, it's going to be amazing anyway. Before you get engaged, you should know this, and this is an important one. So please write it down, save it in your phone, whatever you got to do. Know that there's a difference between a wedding and a marriage, okay? A wedding is one day, sometimes maybe more if you marry again. It's a celebration of the representation of marriage. Marriage is where you put in the work. Marriage is where you're saying, I'm dedicating myself to this person. I'm being faithful to this person. I'm gonna love this person whether I get along with them in that moment or not. I'm not gonna walk out and cheat or do something that is disrespectful or would make him or her look like a disrespected person or a silly person for loving you. Marriage is separate from a wedding, and you should know this before you get engaged. The size of the ring does not matter. Okay, now I may get canceled or whatever, you guys may fight me on this, but it doesn't matter. And the reason I say that is because the ring itself represents you guys joining together as a couple. What does it matter what size the ring is? What does it matter if it's 3 stones or 1 stone or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. It matters the love that it's representing. So of course you want your ring to be beautiful. I mean, who doesn't? But it's important to remember that the size of the ring and material, things like that, at the end of the day, they don't really matter. This is a major one that I recently learned. Get ready before you get engaged to know that you will be asked a lot of questions from a lot of people. When is the date? Do you have a dress? What colors are you choosing? Now, I'm not annoyed by these questions at all. In fact, I am flattered because, I mean, this is an amazing, amazing opportunity and event that is coming up in my life. So it's wonderful to get asked these questions. Just know that you will get asked these questions, and they will come often once you get engaged. With lots of questions will come lots of help, hopefully. So people will be offering to go dress shopping with you. Some people may offer to help you pick the colors or the venue. If you have a good support system, then you will have lots of help, which is good. For some cases, of course, you won't have that kind of help, but there's also a lot of resources out there that you can go to for help if it's just you and your fiance. Which brings me to my next point. Don't get overwhelmed with all that you have to plan. Plan it out step by step. Make a to-do list. Check out some websites and books that help you to plan what you are going to do. It's super easy to get overwhelmed with thinking about, oh, I have to pick this and then do that, and then just one step at a time. Take deep breaths. It's going to be okay. It's going to be a moment to remember after the engagement and when you start the wedding and into the marriage. Remember what a blessing it is to even have found your significant other, to even have found your person in the first place, and enjoy it. Chances like these are sometimes once in a lifetime, so remember to enjoy the moment of being engaged once you get there. Another thing to remember is that there is really no timeline to this. You go at your own pace. You move towards the wedding as soon as you're ready. Some people get married in a year, some people get married in 3 months, some people get married 5 years from their engagement. It just all depends on you and what you and your spouse or future spouse want to do. Next, I would suggest that you take breaks from the wedding planning because it can be a lot. So take breaks, hang out with your friends, just chill, don't always focus on the wedding planning. Once you're engaged, just focus on how to get to the next step, yes, and consider and move to the next steps because it's a lot to plan, as I said before. But also take breaks, spend time with your family and loved ones, and just enjoy your life. Pray, pray, pray. Listen, the last tip that I want to offer you guys before you get engaged is to make sure you're prayed up. It was a miracle to find your person. Just think about all of the billions of people in the world and you found someone that is for you. Pray about it. Pray over them. Pray for yourself. Pray that you will be the wife or husband that they deserve and that you deserve for yourself. Pray about the time that you're spending with them, that you learn about them, that you get along. Pray that everything goes well, not just with the wedding, but with the marriage. Pray, pray, pray. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you agree with these points? Do you think that you have to prepare before you're engaged? What do you think about this video in general? Do you want to see more content like this? Let me know in the comments below. I will see you guys in another video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.